This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And the Clippers have possession after the basket by Memphis. Leonard's shot's good.
Well, you give him a nice pass, there's a good chance Kawhi Leonard's going to bury a shot like that.
17-foot shot on the way. Misses off the right iron.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Leonard. Westbrook outside. 6 on the shot clock. There's the drive. And Morant clears the board. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athlete's at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, just a lightning bolt there in transition. No one can match up with Kawhi, especially at his position. That time they pay the price.
And another miss by Memphis.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. George against Bane. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Pass to Bane. Brooks left side. To halt the run. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Over to the wing. Here's Westbrook. And here's George, guarded by Bane. Fires for 3. He's off on that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Now here's Covington. Picked by Covington. Here's George. And he gets the bucket.
Physically imposing at 6'8", 220. Paul George sturdy enough to take that kind of bump.
Outside Morant. And another miss by Memphis.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Good on the second one. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Jackson gets the bucket.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Here's George. Here's Zubac. Shot from the low post is good. Zubac has gotten his second bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. Lets the 3 fly. Leonard, that one's good. Leonard's got 8.
Well, going back to his college days, this is one of Leonard's favorite moves, the simple pull-up off the dribble.
Here's Morant.
Yes, sir!
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And that one's good. Covington.
And Covington knows this is a big part of his role to knock down threes.
Left side, Moran. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Moran. Moran with the slam!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Covington.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Here's Morant driving in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Steven Adams.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And Leonard drops them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Morant with it. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Los Angeles Clippers. He puts it. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So on the floor from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dylan Brooks proved he was a big game player, going in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. You know, talking about...
Yes, sir!
Oh, my!
Throw that one up top.
Oh, what a play. Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive. Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Clippers in the lead. Now Westbrook. Outside Covington. George outside. Covington, a screen on Payne. Here's George. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Westbrook against Morant. And he goes, oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Here's George, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Steven Adams. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Payne against George. Payne, no good.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Back to George. Six to shoot. Out to Covington. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Leonard for three. Nails it from three. Leonard's got 13.
And the team leans on him for moments like this where they need him to dominate offensively.
He can't get that one to fall. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. It's George on the wing. Covington, a screen on Brooks. George's shot is good.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
Can they get it? Morant into the lane. Outside for Brooks. Jackson outside. Back to Brooks. George against Bain. And another miss by Memphis. The Clippers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Leonard for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that one misses.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And it's Brooks missing. Los Angeles has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Morris sets a screen. 1:11 left in the second. Here's Highland. He drops it from range. And the Clippers lead by 15. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
The kick out to Morris from downtown. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The free throw drops for Morant.
Shooting for Memphis, Ja Morant.
And Morant drops them both. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Powell outside. Pass to Highland. Fires the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Brooks. Outside Morant. Driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Mann. And stolen by Bain. And here's Morant outside. Here's Adams. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Thanks very much, Allie.
The Grizzlies, 28.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Mason Plumlee out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Norman Powell. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Highland in at the point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Morris outside. There's the 3. It's the trifecta. Morris has got his second basket on the night. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Highland, hounded by Morant. Highland misses. The Grizzlies shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Jackson's got 8.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Here's Morris. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Adams with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3 is up. Plumlee pulls down the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Plumlee, a screen on Morant. From outside the arc. No good on the shot. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
Yeah, everybody knows that Bones nickname is going to stick for quite a while, but don't let it fool you. This guy is not afraid to take it inside and challenge bigger defenders. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over, and it's a completely new group for the Clippers. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And with Highland, the fearlessness he brings, it's what makes the fans love him, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., I like the Bones nickname, by the way, but this energy, it's infectious, and that's what Bones brings to the game. And when he gets hot, this guy tends to stay hot for a long time.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And then Morant with the jam.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Morant with it, guarded by Covington.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Morant against Covington. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Zubac with a screen on Brooks. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
Ball to Memphis.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Morant. 33 points for him. Just over 3.
Man, he got his timing down. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And here's Westbrook. He's got 5. George for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Brooks outside. Up top, Jackson. Give him 8. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morant for the lead. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. With the drive, and then Morant with the dunk.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
George outside. Zubac with a screen on Bane. Left side Covington. Westbrook outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. He's off on the first.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win. And shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
And here's Morant outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And then Westbrook slams it in.
That might be a 50, or are we going 100 or 1,000? Westbrook with a unique combination of power and athleticism.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point.
Covington knocking one down and showing some confidence in his ability.
From deep, Morant. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got 4 rebounds now. It's George on the wing, guarded by Bane. From the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Clippers lead by 8.
George playing with purpose, and he is in attack mode.
Morant into the lane, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And Morant drops them both. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Outside Covington. It's George on the wing, guarded by Bane. George's shot is off.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
George out there moving the rock and figuring out where his teammates were to have success on that possession.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Almost converts despite the contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And here's Morant outside. That one no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. George passes to Covington. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 5 assists tonight.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Here's George. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there.
Impressive!
Wow! He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that. Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Leonard for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Morant against Westbrook. Outside Bane. 1:25 left in the game. Here's Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Well, he's such a big guy, Adams, but he does move quite well, and that helps his ability to get to the free throw line. The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
George with the bucket.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Clippers.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paul George.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
That straight line drive there from Paul George, you love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, Leonard with the block. And they recover it. Takes a three. Bane, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Pass to Zubats. Leonard on the wing. No good from outside. Now here's Morant. The Clippers winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Terrific player and a great story, David. Thanks. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's a Kogi in at the 3 spot. Westbrook finds George. Back to Westbrook from outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Westbrook's got the opening basket of the game for the Clippers.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Here's Ayton and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And the West, you know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Here's Leonard, following the basket by Chris Paul. George with no one around. And the 3 off target. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 4-point game over Westbrook. Ayton kicks to Durant. From deep. For 3, Booker just 4 to shoot. The 3 ball. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, he's got a DuPage stroke. That one almost dropped.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here is George. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Covington, a screen on Katie. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Covington wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
You love how Covington stretches the defense. He is too accurate from range.
Paul goes in. There's Okogie, defended by Covington. Covington with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Westbrook is right on time and in great position on the fast break, making him the right option to finish the job.
Now here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And here are the Clippers now, following the score by Phoenix. Leonard with the ball. Shot clock at 5. And here's Covington from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
Yeah, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And he gets it to go. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Zubac's the pass to George. Zubac's with the screen for George. That 3 off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Durant, no good. Poke loose, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
To the left side wing. Outside Durant. Pass to Paul. Booker in the corner. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Nobody near Leonard. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got 6.
As we know, there's no magic way to defend Kawhi Leonard. You just do the best you can each time down the floor.
And yes, it's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Covington dishes to George. Covington setting the pick for George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Ooh, the craftiness of PG-13. Awesome job fooling the defender and jumping into the contact.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers lead by 9. Look. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second.
Oh, okay. One more for the highlight reel. KD with the skyscraper.
George passes to Zubac. Screen by Zubac. A 3 from Leonard. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Takes the 3. They get it again. The kick out to Westbrook. And he's good on the 3-ball. Westbrook's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
This is who Westbrook is in a nutshell. A flat-out baller with a quick trigger.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Kept alive. Clippers leading by 13.
First team.
Outside Westbrook. Outside for George. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. George has got 7.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Paul passes to Ayton. Ayton sets the pick for Ross. Back to Ayton. Over George. That misses off the backboard. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
The shot's good from Paul.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the deep.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. A 3-pointer is right on target. He's got 9.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Kicks it out to Covington. The tray. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
For three, Ross. That one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Back to Westbrook. Kicks it out to Leonard. Takes a three. Rebound by Okogie. Suns trail by 14. KD, that's for two. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Outside, George. Right side, Covington. Pass to Westbrook. And the dunk by Covington.
Getting to the rim, Covington has popped when he needs it.
Paul against Westbrook. Paul dishes to Ayton. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Westbrook. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Covington's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Here's Highland. Offensive rebound. And Plumlee kicks to Powell. Cranes the three-pointer. Powell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the net.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there. Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Here's Highland. There's the triple. And another three for the Clippers.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Guys, Robert Covington firing on all cylinders so far for the LA Clippers. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great input.
43, the Suns. 22.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Robert Covington. What a contribution.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steal.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the five for Monty Williams. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the three. KD can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Smitty, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard in his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
Morris outside, launches it. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by KD.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
From deep three-point range, the shot by Powell, no good. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting 2.
And so Paul nails both of them. Clippers leading by 21. On the wing, Morris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Suns have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Highland, defended by Paul. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Man can't hit. Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. From deep. KD can't get it to go.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Highland passes to Morris. Here's Highland, defended by Paul. It's Powell with the drive. Ayton trying to break free. The Clippers keep it alive. And stolen by Booker. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. The pass to Ayton. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. That shot no good. Launches a three. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got 13.
There was a hole in the defense, and the offense did a brilliant job to get an easy bucket out of it.
For three, Booker, another three for Phoenix.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Highland, and he converts the layup. 15 points in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
There's the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Paul kicks to KD. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his third assist on the night.
And what do you expect? Durant's not going to let you disrespect him on the other end without an answer.
Morris, no good. The Suns shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. KD tries in, and KD throws it down.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that out of their chairs. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find a guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Booker's gone just 2 of 7 from long range. From deep three-point range.
Clearly knocked that one down with ease from that distance.
Yeah. What was he doing? I can't believe he knocks that down. Just call it temporary insanity and move on.
Booker with a deep three. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
They get it back. Passes it to Covington. From deep. Oh, it's going to count.
Bingo! Money!
Oh, the heat from way downtown, and it goes. That might be the craziest non-buzzer beater I've ever seen.
And here's KD for three. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Covington's shot is off. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Leonard the pass to Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Snatched up. Durant kicks to Ayton. And the 3 ball is good.
When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major asset.
Paul against Westbrook. And here's Leonard from 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Covington kicks to George. And stolen by Booker. Fast break, here we go. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Westbrook finds George. Doesn't go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Phoenix has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ayton. Here's Okogie, defended by George. It's Durant on the wing. For 3, trains it from beyond the arc.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Robert Covington.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Clock is at 3. George, that's a 2-pointer. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Paul George with the steal. A 3 from Leonard. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. And it's Leonard again missing. Here's Booker driving in, and the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Pass to Zubats. 3-pointer. And Robert Covington hits from deep.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Can't connect. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
smack clowns with mad style.
rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Now here's Durant. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Morant. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Here's Durant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Now here's Durant. Takes the 3. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
And it's Adams missing.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And there's the screen. Here's Durant. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Paul. Ayton, a screen on Morant. Paul with the bucket.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Jackson finds some space. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. And Durant with the big finish.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Now here's Jackson. Stolen by Ayton. On the break. Here's Okogie. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns. Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Jackson outside. Pass to Brooks. And Durant with the block.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Now here's Morant. Outside Bane. The 3. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Booker against Bane. On the wing, Durant. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Here's Adams. Outside Bane. Over Booker. Second chance effort. And Adams lays it in.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Paul passes to Durant. Right side Booker. For 3. Pure from 3-point range. Booker's got 6.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Okogie on the wing. Outside Paul. For three, Durant. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Booker finds Durant. Uncovered. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's Phoenix with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's 8 in it to 5, roaming the paint.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have. And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Here's Brooks. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Left side Paul. For 3, Durant. The rebound by Jackson. A challenging stretch here for Memphis. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Outside for Morant. Off target from 3-point range. Phoenix has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Durant for 3. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. The 3-ball. Drops in the 3. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
From deep, Paul doesn't hold back when pulling the trigger, especially when he sees the chance.
Back to Morant. They get it again. Adams. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Adams has got 6.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Pass to Brooks. Lets it go from deep. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And here's Booker. Screen by Durant. Booker finds Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this. What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. That's off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Durant, the pass to Ayton. And that one's long.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Outside Morant. Drives to the hoop. And then Morant with the dunk.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Plenty of space. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. He's got 10.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out in the break, though.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Shoots over Jackson. The kick to Durant. Shoots. And again, it's the Suns missing. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. A good look from Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Durant on the attack.
In 2008, Kevin Durant ran away with the Rookie of the Year award. It wasn't even really close. And still, I'm not sure we realize what an all-time great he'd become.
And both free throws good for Durant.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. There's the triple. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Misses from the corner. Brooks outside. Banked it in off the glass. Brooks has got his first 2 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so it's Phoenix feeling confident.
Your Grizzlies, 20. The Suns, 38.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Morant going inside. No, stuffing him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Biyombo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Warren comes in for Okogie. Ross, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. There's the block.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Morant against Payne. Jackson outside. 4-3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Phoenix has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's Durant. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Brooks from outside. The shot no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. And it's Durant with the finish.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
Jackson, the pass to Adams. Payne with it. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance. Payne's got 5 points.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Durant, pass to Warren. It's good.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Here's Morant. Takes it inside. And then Morant with the jam.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Pass to Warren. Launches a three. The shot off that time. And it's Memphis the other way.
That is powerful.
Yes.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Back to Jackson. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so...
Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Left side Durant. Here's Biyombo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Biyombo's got his first points of the game.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
Tough hoop from Kevin Durant. KD makes those look way easier than they actually are.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And it's Durant with the finish.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
Morant against Payne. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Five to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Biyombo.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
And Morant drops them both.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Payne finds Durant. Three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Outside for Morant. On the take, Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Phoenix Suns, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Well, the Grizzlies shooting at 49% so far in the game. And so, in the game for Phoenix, T.J. Warren out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Cam Payne. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Biyombo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, John Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now,
nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Durant for 3. Stolen by Jackson. Right side Morant. From deep, Payne. And Booker pulls it down.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Fades and shoots. Booker no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And stolen by Durant. Shoots over Morant. Ayton. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Morant with it. Brooks, right side. Pass to Jackson. This one for three. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. Shoots over Ayton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. An open look for Booker. And it falls all over the rim and in. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Now here's Morant. Launches it. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Adams with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Jackson outside. Puts up a 3. And it's Brooks missing. Phoenix has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Booker. Durant, the pass to Booker. Shoots. Pass to Durant. Back to Okogie. Durant with it. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Jackson. Durant's shot is off. Up top, Morant. Booker defending. Outside for Morant. Now here's Jackson. Shoots a fadeaway. And again, Memphis no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Suns.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Paul against Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Paul drives in. Pass to Okogie. Three-pointer. With the tip, it's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 20.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
And here's Booker. from deep. Off the mark. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. We are in for a... Treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the one spot. Now, here's Bane. Fires the three. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside, Bane. Outside for Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. And the dunk by Jackson.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
That one goes. Count it.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after the Clippers pick up two. And it's Morant missing.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Driving to the basket. A shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. George with the ball. Now defended by Bane. Covington setting the pick for George. To the paint. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Well, you look at Kawhi's career, one of the first things he did was work on his consistency from the free throw line. Why? Because he's excellent at drawing contact.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Westbrook finds George. And George with the stuff.
Well, we've always known Paul George can be a high flyer. Woo-hoo, that was nicely done.
Morant with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
George with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Covington's shot is off. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Morant passes to Adams. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Back to Adams. Payne for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside, George. Pass to Zubac. Back to George. Kicks it out to Covington. The 3. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
I love Robert Covington's story. Here's an undrafted player out of Tennessee State who's now made a very long, productive NBA career as a 3-and-D player and just one of the hardest workers in the league.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Jackson misses. Clippers leading by 6. At the elbow, it's George. We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. And it's good for 2. George has got 6. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I call an elite showman.
Now the superb athleticism of Russell Westbrook on full display. The vertical out of this world.
Here's Morant. And a missed layup. Clippers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Westbrook passes to George. Bulls from the top of the key. And they get it back.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Both good from the line that time. Clippers leading by 6. Now here's Westbrook. It's Covington on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Deflects the pass. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Clippers ahead. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Morant. Robert Covington unable to get his last shot to go.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Leonard kicks to Zubats. Back to Leonard. And Adams sends it back.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
On the wing, Jackson. Passes it to Brooks. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Morant, and it's all evened up. Morant's got 4 points this quarter. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional foul, replay review. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
Westbrook kicks to Zubats. Outside Covington. To halt the run. Doesn't go that time.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Highland's shot is good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Morant throws it down.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
It's Powell on the wing. Puts up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bain passes to Adams. And too long on the shot. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Doors of an opportunity knocked in the 2021 playoffs. Terrence Mann was ready to go.
He was, Kevin, and that's not the first time this has happened where an injured teammate meant the team looked to him a little bit more, and he did not waste his opportunity. He scored with a ton of enthusiasm, has a very impressive motor.
So it's the Clippers now, following the miss by Dylan Brooks. Highland misses. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Morris. And the pass to Adams. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The Clippers trail. Here's Highland. He kicks to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Woo-hoo, the leaping ability of Norman Powell. Throw it down, sir.
Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. Here's Bain. Plumlee with the steal. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Mann. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kicks it to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Mr. Morris leaves no doubt.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thanks for the great interview, David.
The Clippers 26.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Norman Powell, Plumlee out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Mann in at the shooting guard position. And Brooks gets it to go.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Morris with a screen on Morant. Jacks up a 3. And Marcus Morris good for 3. Morris has got 5 points so far.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Inside, here's Adams. And it's in there. Adams has got 4 this quarter.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
Here's Mann. And that one is stuffed right through.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Highland. following the score by Memphis. Pass to man. Pass to Highland. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Powell, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane. Bane's got his first bucket of the night.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. For the three. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 6.
Oh, what a pretty delivery right there from Russell Westbrook. Nice pass.
Morant surveying the D. And they'll get another chance. And a wide open look for Bane. Here's Adams. Here's Brooks. Outside, Bane. Goes up again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
In one of these modern leagues who doesn't just shoot threes, Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
And both free throws good for Brooks. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Leonard outside for George. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Brooks dishes to Morant. And the rejection by Zubac. George against Bane. Zubac, a screen on Bane. Such a wide open look. George has got 9.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Grizzlies have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Brooks. The shot by George, wide open. That doesn't go either for George. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Outside, Bane. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Morant outside. Fires for 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Clippers leading by 4. This is it to George. And there's the pass to Leonard. Back to George. From the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. George has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Clippers. Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The Grizzlies trail by 7.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Los Angeles has gone to the 3-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Here's Zubac. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Morant outside with 4 seconds on the clock. Drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got 6 in the quarter, and we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Clippers lead by 5. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And here's George. Following John Morant's 3. Here's Covington, and that one drops. And the Clippers lead by 6.
How about the handle of Mr. Robert Covington? Nicely done on the dribble move.
Morant finds Adams. Morant outside. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Morant's got 11 in the second half. Leonard the pass to Covington. Out to the wing. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks with no one around. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Westbrook drives in, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Left side, George. Leonard looking over the floor. He kicks it to Covington. And no good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. In the corner, it's Bain. Brooks right side. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Zubac. It's George on the wing. Driving inside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Bain for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And George kicks to Covington. Pass to Zubac. It's Westbrook with the drive. And the dunk by Westbrook.
The seasoned veteran, the big shot maker, Russell Westbrook.
Morant against Leonard. Here's Jackson. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Westbrook passes to George. And George with the stuff.
Well, Paul George will work hard to get to his spots offensively. Right now, they can count on him to put the ball in the basket.
Here's Morant. Nice to the hoop. And then Morant slams it in.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They trail by 7. Pass to Bain. Leonard with the steal. A finish. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Always amongst the league leader in steals, Kawhi Leonard knows how to start a fast break.
Morant against Leonard. And here's Morant. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The 3 from Morant.
This guy is a perennial all-defensive team member. The wingspan, a problem for offensive players.
Zubac with the screen for George. The pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks with it. Westbrook picks him up. The three from Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 31 points.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes the break. Beyond the arc. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Covington on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. 4 on the clock. And he drives in, uses the glass to finish the lane.
Russell Westbrook, the ability to consistently touch paint is impressive. What a driver.
And it's Morant missing. So the Clippers with the win. And in the win, David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
I smack clowns with mad style.
And Grant, we've got two teams. Here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense. That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
That's good from Ayton.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
Here's Westbrook. Zubac passes to Westbrook. Who poked away. Just 5 to shoot. Booker against George. And here's Paul. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
And Westbrook slams it home.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Covington. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Westbrook into the...
Oh,
over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man, I know it's just 2, but man, that's a nice 2. Westbrook with the insane creativity.
Pass to Okogie. Now here's Booker. Durant with a screen on George. Outside Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Here's Leonard. The shot won't fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Okogie. Outside Paul. Back to Okogie. Jacks up a 3. Here's Ayton. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Ayton's got 5 points.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
George for 3. The Clippers rebound. Pass to Leonard. And the layup is good off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Ayton with a screen. It's deflected. Tries again. Shoots over Zubac. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
First personal foul.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Paul passes to Durant. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Durant's got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator and Kevin Durant. You hit a three, you know he's coming back at you.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. Out to Leonard. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Leonard.
And Kawhi getting up that time, just owning all the airspace around the rim.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Now here's Paul. Okogie on the wing. Fires it. Nice shot from the wing.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish. Continues to do so. What a dime.
Westbrook finds Covington. George outside. Here's the three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Paul. The kick to Durant. Pass to Booker. Shoots over George. Ayton. Outside Durant. Unable to get that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. George with it. Now guarded by Booker. George passes to Covington. Picked by Covington. Out to Leonard. It's Covington on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
That one drops. He ties it up.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
The three, Durant.
Making the suffocating defense. Defensive play right there. Leonard, an overwhelming force on that end of the floor.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with even to Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
George outside. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And they get it back. Covington passes to Westbrook. Now here's George. Defense is right there. Pass to Leonard. Over Durant. Leonard can't get it to go. The Suns shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Booker can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. From deep. Leonard can't get that one to fall. So it's Phoenix now. Ayton passes to Booker. Fades back. And there's Ayton on the assist from Booker. Ayton's got 5 points in the quarter. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Zubac passes to George. From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Suns leading. Durant drives in. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Westbrook, the pass to Zubats. Ball against Westbrook. For 3, George. Kevin Durant with a rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Back to Booker. With the fadeaway. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubats has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Left side Covington. It's George on the wing. Tries to snap the cold streak. The Suns clear it.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
The Clippers trail. Pass to Covington. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Westbrook against Paul. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. And that makes it a tie ball game.
That's a tough shot as Covington finds a way that time.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Out to the wing. Here's Ayton. There's the drive. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
How about Ayton just gliding to the rim with that 7'1" frame?
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of this one.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Back to Okogie. Pass to Booker. Fades. Ayton inside. Plumlee on him. And it's stolen by Plumlee.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Highland. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And the Clippers lead by 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
For 3, Booker. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Allie, as always, thank
Your Suns, 24. The Clippers, 26.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Terrence Ross, T.J. Warren out there with Darius Baisley. Then there's Campaign, and it's Biyombo in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Back to Ross. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala and Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Back to Morris. From behind the arc. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Baisley. Outside Ross. Soft touch off the glass.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Powell. To the inside. And there's a 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Outside Payne. It's Ross on the wing. Picked up by Baisley. 4 on the clock. No good. A bit long that time. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
And Terrence Mann, after being a role player in his first couple of seasons, we're starting to see him get a larger chunk of duties for this team.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Ross can't get it to go. Oh, swiped away. Pass to Payne. The 3. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. It's Ross on the wing. The 3 is up. On target from range. Ross has got 5. And Brent Terrence Mann has embraced the added responsibility.
He plays a great combination of the 2 and the 3 spot. And I just love the confidence that Terrence Mann is building, becoming more of a scorer and becoming more of an attack threat. He came in as a pass-first guy. Now he doesn't pass too many of those opportunities up.
Payne, the pass to Ross.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Warren. Pass to Baisley. Warren with a screen on Morris. Kicks it out to Warren. Just 5 on the clock. He can't get it to go. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Powell. He's covered by Warren. Third quarter action. And just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Man. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Kicks it out to Warren. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, T.J. Warren trusts that shot. Trust me. Fantastic at shooting with purpose off the pass. That's alliteration.
Powell with it. And it's Payne picking him up. Here's Highland. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Right side Warren. Offline with a 3.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Yeah, no more can we talk about underrated jumping ability from the Plumlees. Suddenly he's up and attacking the rim.
Outside Ross. There's 31 seconds left in the third. And Biyombo slams it home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. So for the Clippers, 29 seconds left in the third quarter here. Kicks it to George. Covington, a screen on Booker. Crosses over. And Covington with the nice bucket inside. Covington's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Covington will hit threes, but he'll go down low and mix it up a bit too.
Outside Booker. Three-pointer. The 3 from Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Suns on top. They're up by 3. And time for a short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the one.
Such a difficult guy to keep up with. And also have a conversation with. Leonard, sometimes all you can do is foul him.
And the Suns making a change here. Okogie's checked in. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. And stolen by Covington. And it's the Clippers on the break. George for three. Knocks down the triple.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Pass to Aiden. Zubac with the steal. George against Booker. Zubac with a screen on Paul. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, you're going to play Westbrook on that pick and roll to shoot it. He's underrated in being a distributor.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Pass to Durant. A shot to stop the run. They shoot again. And Ayton with the lay-in.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. And DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
Two open that time. Made it look easy. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
The kick to Durant. Into the lane. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 6th assist of the night. Pass to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. George outside. Zubac passes to Covington. Leonard outside. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. The rebound by Devin Booker.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Durant with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Pass to Okogie. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Covington, he's open, and he drains the quick shot. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Calm, cool, and Covington. Big time shot.
Here's Booker. Here's Ayton.
The defense there doing whatever.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
The previous play is under the
area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Covington against Durant. And Booker with the jam.
Well, Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Here's Okogie. For 3, Durant. Here's Okogie. Fires it from 18. Pass to Ayton. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Westbrook, the pass to George. Westbrook against Paul. From in close. For 3, George. Clippers keep it alive. Here's Zubac.
Oh, man. He had the runway,
indeed.
and he let it rip.
Nice. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. For three, Booker. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
2 on the clock. Durant. They grab their own miss. Outside for Booker. Fires the three, and he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
George outside. It's Covington on the wing. For 3. Pass to Westbrook. Zubac with a screen on Durant. Leonard passes to Westbrook from deep. And he can't get that one. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. In it's Adams in at the 5. Now here's Paul. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Pass to Okogie. The 3 from KD. Drops in the tray.
Accurate from deep. Durant's a gifted shooter. One of the best we've ever seen.
Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Bain against Booker. Bain passes to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Ayton. Off target with his 3.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
All right, David, thanks. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Here's Morant. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Ayton wide open. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ayton's got 5 now.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now Booker following the miss by Ja Morant from deep. Booker dishes to Ayton.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Ayton hits them both. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Morant. To the middle. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Morant outside.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots. I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
He's playing with that one extra gear so far that none of the other guys have found yet.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Booker with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Paul. Okogie, the pass to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Works over Morant. No good from Booker.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Now here's Booker from deep three-point range. And a great assist by Ball as that one goes in. Ball's got his third assist on the night. Brooks outside. Out to Morant. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Okogie misses. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Bane looking around. Jackson dishes to Morant. Back to Jackson. Outside, Bane. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Passes to Jackson. Brooks kicks to Adams. Second shot opportunity. And it's Memphis with another.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Suns.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So on the floor for Memphis, the wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games. This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
KD, a screen on Morant. Paul passes to KD. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The drive by Bane. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And the Suns making a change here. Ross is checked in. Down low, knocked loose. KD finds Ross. KD, a screen on Bane. Pulls up on the wing. That one doesn't go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. The 3 from Morant. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts. Ball for 3. And the Suns miss again. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Great handles for his size. Jackson's a near 7-footer who can take you off the dribble in either direction.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now Ross following the 3-point attempt by Dylan Brooks.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Durant against Jackson. Shoots the 3. The open shot by Ayton. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
Durant for three. Brooks grabs the board.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Durant, that's good.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Paul. Here's Payne. Goes up off the inbound. Outside Jackson. Morant surveying the D. 4 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
.125 left in the first half of basketball. Durant sets a screen for Payne. Back to Durant. Shot from the top of the key. And it's good off the back rim and in. And it's an 8-point Phoenix lead.
Offensively, once KD gets going, it's over. It's beautiful to watch.
Jackson dishes to Morant. Looking to end his cold spell. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Durant, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
I like KD using his size to impose his will. That's a strong move.
A new 14 for the Grizzlies. On the wing, Brooks. He's covered by Warren. Clock at 6. Here's Adams. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Warren. Durant sets a screen for Warren. Durant kicks to Payne. Over Brooks. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Payne for 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Payne's got 5 points now this quarter.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines. And thanks, David. And we'll be back.
25.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Cameron Payne, Andre Ayton out there with Durant. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Warren in at the 3 slot. Suns on defense. And here's Morant. Here's Adams. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Adams has got 9.
Throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
Here's Durant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steven Adams picks one up. The Suns have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And the first one drops. Durant hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that. Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
And here are the Grizzlies now. The Suns getting the bucket. And the basket by Jackson.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Now here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive board.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They can't be afraid to keep pushing the basketball in transition, because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And Morant gets it to go.
Tough to shadow Morant. Explosive off the dribble, but at the same time, can stop on a dime.
Payne passes to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Ross. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now here's Morant. Payne covering Adams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Big props to Adams. This is a guy who brings the energy and effort every night.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
And here's KD for 3. The shot comes out. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. He takes it in. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Booker dishes to Warren. Fires the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Morant finds Jackson. Brooks outside. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks has got 4 rebounds in this game. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul. Baisley's checked in for the Suns. 1:30 left in the third quarter of the game. He can't hit that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Over in the corner, Warren. There's a good screen. Over to the left wing. Baisley passes to Warren. Here's the 3. Here's Ayton. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Payne for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix leading by 3. Baisley passes to Warren. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Pass to Baisley. Ayton in the corner. Here's Booker. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. T.J. Warren picks one up.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And so he hits both. Paul left side. Good on the 13-footer. Paul's got his first basket of the night.
He's one of the best in the business, Chris Paul. A phenomenal ball handler.
Jackson has the open look. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies. For 3, Okogie misses the tray. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center. And here's Booker from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Ball against Morant. Knocked away. To the inside, Adams. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Suns trail by 3. Paul outside. The pass to Baisley. Ayton inside. Adams defending. And here's Booker from the arc. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Brooks finds Jackson inside. Brooks outside. Outside Jackson. 5 to shoot. Morant passes to Jackson. Some solid defense from Ayton. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Lets the 3 fly. Out to the right wing. Okogie for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Morant gets to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
Ayton a screen on Morant. Baisley passes to Booker. Now the dish to Paul. Here's Baisley. To the middle. Here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Ball's knocked loose. Paul with the steal. And he lays it straight in. And the Suns lead by 3. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Durant's checked in for Baisley. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Booker in the corner. The 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. He's shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well. Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Ayton against Bane, and it's Ayton missing. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. And then Morant Morant slams it in.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
Paul dishes to Durant. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got Payne for three. And stolen by Booker. And KD throws it down.
I mean, no hesitation in the clutch. Scoring the ball is second nature to KD.
Here's Morant.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Paul kicks to Durant. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Passes it to Okogie. To the wing on the left. From deep. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And so it's Memphis with it. 4-point game. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow. Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground. Textbook, old school rebounding.
Outside, Bain. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And stolen by Ayton. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. It was. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
I smack clowns with mad style.